walking lick. Have an island on my wrist. Paparazzi taking pics. Something you don't wanna miss. I'm a walking lick. Private jet for the trip. Private dance cause the whip. Something you don't wanna miss.
King yourself, cause man always denies excellence, man. They'll deny you till you dead, boy, and then they gonna say what you was. Oh, he was. Fuck it. I'm gonna tell him, I know myself. I'm the king out here, man. But it's kings. You know, it depends on if you want to have a kingdom or not. Some niggas cool with being peasants. But go ahead, I don't want to.
Well, shit. So since we talking on kingdoms and stuff like that, how did you get the name King M.A.D.E? How did that start?
I'm telling you, bro, I was on some high, man. Really, it was just, sitting back thinking, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, my granddaddy, man, that was the closest thing. Like, that was my heart, man. He never told me, he always told me no. But he'll say no and get it, you know what I'm saying? But he passed when I was like 12. And, but he used to always say, man, you got it made in the shade. You know what I'm saying? And then fast forward to, my days, trying to get it out here. I'm just sitting in my brother's yard, one of his houses. I'm just sitting in the yard and I hear, a bass or whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I hear him say, man, he telling another dude, man, you better king your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for another motherfucker to king. You need to king your motherfucking self. So I literally just put the two together. You know what I'm saying? Just from when my granddad used to always say, man, you got it made in the shade, man. Like, you don't know about life. As a kid, but you realize you didn't know about life. And then, just put the two together. Really, to be honest with you, when I first started rapping, I was young M.A.D.E. I was young M.A.D.E.
Young M.A.D.E.
Went to Georgia for about 2-3 months, came back. It was somebody else that had a company that was basically my name. And it was, I don't want to get in that. It is what it is. But, so I put the king in front of it. That's what made me put the king in front of it. And it literally stands for king yourself because man always denies excellence. That's really all it means. People think, I think I'm better than somebody. Nah, I'm just literally saying, like, king your motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? Don't wait for nobody to tell you what you is and what you ain't. I know what I am.
That's real. So you were speaking about your granddad and stuff like that. So where exactly are you from? Where you?
I'm from Ocala, man. Born in Monroe. You know what I'm saying? My mom a teacher. You know what I'm saying? Like my older brother. Like I'm Ocala, 5th Street, Car Park. That's you know what I'm saying. My granny house. Like that's where I grew up. That's where all my memories from. But my mom a teacher. And my older brother, that nigga, he is a nutcase, bro. He out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like Mom Deuce just didn't want, me to follow, a little brother follow his big brother. Cause I was already starting to head down that path. So she moved me down to Wildwood. She got a teaching job down there. So I got some real homies, you know what I'm saying, from Wildwood that like, show me love to this day. So I always shout out Wildwood, man. My nigga BG, my nigga Blaze, Nario, Easy, my nigga Pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got real homies from there, you know what I'm saying? But every weekend, I'm back to the crib. Like, so I really, I got the, plus I hoop, you know what I'm saying? So, it was, I'm Ocala, baby, man. I said it went a long way, but that's, at the end of the day, I'm from Ocala.
So would you say your move from Wildwood to Ocala contributed to your music career? Like, when did you get into music? So was it like, so what age did you move from Wildwood? I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I moved from here. I was even, to be honest with you, I was staying up here. Still, like for a part of the time, I was living on 5th Street and living in the Shores. But my mom was traveling to Wildwood every day, so I was going to school down there for like 2-3 years. But like living down there, I lived down there probably from, I say from like first grade to, no, not really. Yeah, I did. It was first grade to about fifth. Then I came back for a little bit in the middle of fifth. And that's when, you know what I'm saying, like I was on, you know, just doing knucklehead behavior as a jitterbug. And went back down there from like 6th to 8th. 6th to 9th. And then I came back for good. I couldn't take it no more. I'm used, you know what I'm saying? Ocala ain't the biggest city, but you know, it's something about like where I come from, like Carver Park, like we right there. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King run right down the heart of Ocala. So, you know what's going on everywhere from the west to the hill to all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love it to death, man. I wouldn't change none of that for the world, man. Carver Park, man. I love that.
Okay, so you said you was a hooper too.
Yeah, man.
So,
I wasn't no rapper, bro.
When did you get into hooping?
My nigga Blazer said, man, you was rapping, but I was rapping with that nigga. I was hooping.
So what led to that transition to
kids, man? Like I had a full ride, bro, to Grambling. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I ain't gonna do nothing but go to Grambling, get babies, and I ain't gonna be focused. I was trying to go to UCLA. I want to go to UCLA bad, bro. I want to go to UCLA bad. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna go JUCO for a year, 2 years tops, and I'm trying to go out to Cali. Shit, but I wasn't 2-3 months into my freshman year, boy. I had a baby. Then I had another baby my sophomore year, and you know, I don't know, bro. I ain't really grow up with no like positive male figure. So it was like, I was gonna be there for my kids. And the hoop just, you know what I'm saying? The hoop, like college, I always tell niggas, college is when college is when you figure out if you wanna do this shit for real. Cause that's when it ain't just, okay, you show up, you know, practice maybe from 4 to 6, Monday through Friday. Nah, nigga, we living this shit. You get up at 6, running some miles. You got individual practice. You got study hall. You got class. You got after school individuals, weightlifting. Like, this was a job, and they just now wanted to pay. You know what I'm saying? Like, back, it wasn't paying back then. You couldn't even have a job, matter of fact, if you had a scholarship. You know what I'm saying? But that hoop shit, it just, you know, the dream faded, bro. And that, of course, led to the street shit. You know what I'm saying? But when you see niggas catching 20s and L's and shit, you like, nah, that shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? Rap, bro. It literally just was, I listened to Jesus. I was sitting in the car one day and Jesus said, nigga, I bought my mama house, nigga, you buy your mama house too, man. And he was just basically, like, it was like he was talking to me. So I was like, I'm out here doing my thing, getting a little bit of money. I can talk about this shit, nigga ain't faking. Start rapping.
True. So was you still dabbling with rap when you was off in college?
Nah, like, well, I say, bro, you from the culture, right? So I don't, like, even if you hoop, you know how to freestyle. We black.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't everybody can rap. I just wasn't thinking about me being a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I went to school. I ain't no dummy. I would say I'm borderline intelligent. You know what I'm saying? So English is really what rap is. If you know how to put poems and, you know, similes and metaphors together, that's what rap is. So, but my nigga Dot, I gotta give him, like, listen, we in college, bro. My nigga Dot, he came from Charlotte. This big tall nigga can hoop, bro. He can hoop. This nigga walked around school every day with a rhyme book, bro. A rhyme book. And I'm like, my nigga, we in college. Man, fuck that shit, nigga. I'm going to the league, nigga. Like, bro, he in class writing raps. So I used to always steal his rhyme book. And one day this nigga wanted to fight me about his rhyme book, bro. That shit was funny as fuck. It's like, nigga, don't touch my shit. I'm like, nigga, man, nobody wants your motherfucking rap. That's really how I started rapping. Cause I was like, nigga, don't want to, like, you know, like, nigga, I think I rap better than you, nigga. So we just sitting there smoking, freestyling, and after, you know, a couple sessions, nigga, like, nah, bro, like, you really can rap. Like, I ain't gonna shit you down. Like, you really can rap. So that's what, that and the mix of what Jeezy said, and that's what led me to rapping, bro.
So, okay, I'm gonna come back to the dot situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna come back later on. But, okay, so at what moment did you, like, transition into, okay, we doing this for real, for real? Like, this ain't just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some people like, yeah, we all can rap, like how you saying. Mm-hmm. Everybody can rap, we can spit the shit, so on and so forth. But then when did you start to realize, like, wait a minute?
I got spoiled, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really did, because it's like I had started rapping, like, I had the mix of my partner in school telling me, damn, you can really rap. Hearing Jesus say that, doing some street shit, still in school, but you know, whatever. And I see a nigga that I went to school in Wildwood with, you know what I'm saying? He up here, but he in my hood, like he in Carver. I'm like he walking to the store, like, what the fuck you doing? Like, oh, I stay over here. I stay on Carver. I stay over this street. I'm like, so I pull up on him. Like, I knew him. Like, he was in Wildwood for like 2 years when I was down in like 6th grade. So I get with him, just kicking the bobo. Just so happened he rap. But he was like in a situation. So I'm just not getting ready to leave school. I'm like, all right, I want to rap. So let me figure out he already in a little situation. So I holler at your people. So, you know, I came in the game like that. Like, I came in with a little group. You know what I'm saying? Dug out. Like, we got I feel like a hood classic. I ain't heard it in a minute, but, you know, shout out to them, whatever they got going on. But I came in with them, and within like 3 months of being with them, we was sitting in front of So Deaf, like, finna make something happen. In 3 months, I really just started rapping. So in 3 months, I'm sitting in front of So Deaf. That didn't really work out because the dude wanted some paper, some real paper, and Jermaine wasn't coming up off it. Came back, Buddy called a Fed case. Like, with this all in, like, bro, this is my first year rapping. This is probably year 5, 6. He catch a Fed case. He was funding everything for the situation, but like, when he went and caught the case, like, everybody else was kind of like in limbo. I'm still doing my thing over here. So I'm like, well, I learned early. Like, I was probably like 20, 21. I'm like, all right, boom, never let nobody else be in control of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, never let nobody else be in control of you, because for him to go to the feds, it shut their operation down. I'm like, shit, I'm just gonna keep going, but I can't pay for all y'all. I'm just gonna focus on me. You know what I'm saying? And just coming off the So Deaf situation, like, we was right there. And this is in 3 months of me rapping. So I came in spoiled. So I would say taking it serious. I had to take it serious at some point, because, like, literally we just sitting in the office and I just started rapping. So I didn't even know how to count bars then. Like, I was just putting words together. I don't know, bro. But, you know, you have spurts. You know what I'm saying? So you have spurts where you, like, you life hit you. You know what I'm saying? So I can say I was young M.A.D.E up until a certain point. I didn't take it serious until I became King M.A.D.E. You know what I'm saying? And I would say that would be like 2017. Like 2017, 2016.
So a couple of years ago. So since 2017, how many projects have you put out?
3. And I got a 4th one dropping 11/5. So depending on whenever you watching this, November 5th, 2021. If this is past that date, it is out on all streaming platforms. Just Google, search King M.A.D.E, M.A.D.E. People ask me about the dots. I mean, you mentioned the dots. I'm literally just breaking down M.A.D.E. because it was another dude. I was just King M.A.D.E, but it was another artist named King M.A.D.E. So I had to, it literally, M.A.D.E just means man always denies excellence. So that's why I break that up with a dot to separate myself from this other rapper, which he only dropped like one CD. I'm on my fourth, damn near on my fifth one. No disrespect.
Bet. So when it come to this this album that you got coming out on the 5th, like what can the people expect? Like what type of album is it? Is it some ride to stuff? Is it some, jump off the bar? Like what can we expect? Like what are some of your some of the features, your favorite songs? Like what can we expect from this album?
It's art, bro. Like it's what God put on my heart. You know what I'm saying? Like I record music different. I record music the way I used to write. I used to write books and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I come up with the title of my project. Once I come up with the title of my project, I then build a thesis within that. And that may sound crazy to some people, but I put my songs together, even my song titles together within that frame of what the project is. So this one called Fruits of My Labor. So just doing it this long and really just not understanding, because when I started rapping, it was CD shows, CD, whatever. It was that era. And that era switched to streaming. So it was a little learning curve, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could say I was ahead of the curve with a lot of people. I got songs 3-4 years ago where I'm telling niggas, you know what I'm saying, like what to do. And, whatever. I ain't gonna get no credit for it, but nor do I want, man. What was your question?
Oh, just what can they expect from the album? Like what type of album it is,
I make Sunday through Thursday music. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really no club person. I'm not even gonna say that. Like, cause I love a good time. I just make good music, bro. I ain't one of the person that gotta record 60 records to pick 13. Every project I've done, right here, it could be a detriment, it could be a fault of mine. But if I make 10 songs, 10 songs going on the project. Like that's how I thought I am with what I do. So expect good music. I don't want to overhype it, because I hate when artists do that. Oh, this is gonna change the game. This is my best album yet, bro. This is what God put on my heart. And if you trying to get you some paper or you want some motivation, it's something to listen to. It's motivational music. That's what it is. It's motivational music.
Motivational music.
Fruits of My Labor. Like everybody trying to, get their roses, especially while you alive. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I want to live to see the fruits of my labor. Like the work I put in. Like I want to reap the benefit.
Is any features on the album?
Originally, with the title being called Fruits of My Labor, I wanted to be all me. But I write records and I hit certain people on them. So I got some singing features. I got Bobby J, that boy Bobby J on there. I got the dude who actually engineered my project, mixed it. I'm actually dropping through his situation, Legacy Nights / Cho Society. That's my situation. But he got a little connect, and I'm using his connect. So shout out Legacy Nights. Shout out that situation there. But it's still all about ownership. But yeah. Fruits of My labor.
What's your favorite song on the album? Do you have a favorite?
I also got my boy Kreese on there. Shout out him. I think Kreese, if I'm not mistaken, Kreese got the only rap features so far. Like, I see cats nowadays, they dropping deluxes. I can flip records and add some features to certain records, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I'm gonna rock out like it is right now. Shout out that boy Kreese. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he got the only rap feature on there. I'm almost, 100% sure. Favorite record?
Favorite record.
Last Place. Right now, Last Place. It's a record I got called Last Place. Cause it's like it's a bottom record. Like when you really come from the bottom, bro, and you, bro, I lived in houses, bro, with my mom, bro, when there wasn't no power, bro. Like it was we literally peed in a pot and had shit outside or go down to neighbor house. And we did this for like 2 years. So like when you really come from that bottom, like that last place, like it mean a lot to me. That one the risk versus reward, but I say last place right now.
So would you say your mom is one of your influences for your passion in to make it out the bottom? Or like when
family in general, bro. When you get into picking and choosing, like it's really family in general, bro. I got kids, mom, you know what I'm saying? I like family in general, you know what I'm saying? Like that's in the whole category by itself. First, you gotta do it for yourself, bro. Like, to be honest with you, like, because in order for you to be able to give pieces of yourself to somebody else, you gotta be at your full maximum capability. Like if I'm half of myself and I give you half of what I got, I have nothing left. So I mean, you gotta, you know, want it for yourself in order to want it for somebody else.
Bad. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. So say, you know what I'm saying, you get that phone call or that text, that email today, like you got the number you've been looking for, or whether it be the deal, something like that. Say, like, you know what I'm saying like one of the records snap and that check just hit the bank account. Who the first person you calling?
Oh, caller. Praying. That's the first thing I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk, like, cause you can pray for days like that. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. So I say praying first, but probably my son, my kids in general. I can FaceTime all of them. Like, yeah, cause we like they're my homies. You know what I'm saying? They're my homies. I say my son just cause he taught the most shit. But yeah, that's what I say. God, that'll be the first person I talk to.
And then okay, after you get that number, say this album. Mm-hmm. What's the first song you playing after that? What is that? What is the King made like? What is that turn up like? Hey, we finna get some money. Like, what is your money song like?
Money song, like I got to get to it.
Yeah.
I really don't listen to myself. That's why people think
it could be anybody in general.
Yeah, people think I'm big headed, and I'm like, but I'm furthest thing from. I really don't listen to my own music.
Well, shoot, we can broaden it. I was gonna say, so what? So who is on the King Made playlist? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is some artists that you're looking at right now? Who is?
I listen to everything, bro. One day I may be listening to Nip. The next I may be listening to Mood Boy. The next I may be listening to Whoop. Me. Like, I listen to everything, bro. Old T.I., old Hot Boys, old BG. I listen to everything, bro. Like, I'm a sponge when it comes to music. Not that, I don't know, that's just the era I grew up in. Like, I was in fucking FYE Specs, all that shit every Tuesday, every Friday when new shit came. Boy, real shit used to come out on Tuesdays back in the G. Right? Tuesdays, right? Yeah, she used to come out Tuesdays. Cause I remember, like, I used to go and get all the albums, bro. Like, I don't care what nobody say. I had Big Timers, BG, old BG before a lot of motherfuckers. Right around when everybody was on Juvie, they was on Juvie. I was trying to see who the niggas was with them. I bought all that shit, nigga. Big Timers, nigga. Hey, how you love that, nigga? I listen to everything, bro. Like, real shit. It'll be, if I listen to music, I listen to everything, so if I could pinpoint anything right now, damn, it's hard. Me got some shit. Me got some shit. But I ain't, no.
Is there any comparisons? Like, if somebody was to say, all right, say you was to tell me how to explain your music to somebody else, who would be your rap mixture, like, or your closest to?
Oh man. That's a hard question because don't no man want to sound like another man, but if I'm being honest, like people always tell me, Ross, and I'm from Florida, I get it, and I don't take it with no disrespect. But like if I had to put anybody that I studied, because that's just how I am. Like I want to be the best at everything I do. I have this like drive and this mentality. So at the time when I just started rapping, the hottest rapper was Jay. So I just studied him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at how he putting this shit together, and I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna emulate success. So I would say Jay, Lil T.I., but really just me, bro. Because only you can tell your life. Like, you can copy people if you choose to. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen that deep into people to really copy their cadences or stuff like that. I like stories. You know what I'm saying? Like, whose story can I gravitate to? Like, I just love real, authentic shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that. You know, some mostly old, but there's a lot of it out there if you want to find it.
True. But speaking of, you know, saying you was talking about mentalities and stuff like that, I'm gonna bring that conversation back around with Dot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I see him on the walls when you're doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Hoop dreams and rhyme books.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that Dot somewhat gave you the formula for hoop dreams and rhyme books? Because you took his rhyme book and y'all was ball players.
Nah, man. Listen. Hell nah, Dot. You better not, nigga, know.
You know, we can make the argument because you say that's how you got into rapping, and now you got your love for rhyme books.
Yeah.
And Bob, not saying he gave you the love for Bob, because you know what I'm saying.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean. That's
number
right.
8, you know, being the mentality. We know what I'm saying, where that love came from.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the argument could be made that Dot might be the unsung hero.
That's
in
my
this.
homie, man. Like, real shit. We gotta get a record. He rap right now, man. Big Goo. He changed his name. I knew him as Dot, but he go by Big Goo right now. You know what I'm saying? That's my, like, bro, nigga, you know, I'm from, and the thing about it, when you hoop, when you in that life and you college, we always broke. Well, you know, whatever. Yeah, we always broke. It's just like, my college homies, like, bro, I was with them cats for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And some of them 2 years and some of them just a year, but they lifelong friends, bro, no matter where they at in the world. I got a homie that's in Lithuania. He got one of the biggest little blog pages, and it's crazy. Like, I hoop with this motherfucker. You don't speak a lick of English. He made now, shout out Evidence. Hip-hop video world.
True. So speaking of, like, how did the whole Hoop Dreams Around book thing formulate? Like, how did it come together? Like, what was it just like
It's just really, bro, it's really, like, it's really my life, bro. Like, from one part of my whole life, I was NBA. You couldn't tell me I wasn't going to the league. Or not even the league, just playing basketball professionally for money. But then once you get in college and you decide, okay, this is an everyday thing. I'm trying to get some money. This is impeding on me getting money. And, you know, I don't know, bro. That shit, you know, that shit some other shit, man. Oh, man, I spaced out what you said.
I was asking how did it formulate? Like, how did it come together? Like, was it just one day you just woke up like, hey, man, I want to do a podcast? So, like, what was the thought process? What was going on?
Really, it was my life, dog. Real shit. It was my life, bro. Like I said, one part of my life, I was all hoop. I had hoop dreams. And now I'm in the rhyme books. But even like rap, that's all part of my portfolio, bro. I ain't even just trying to be labeled as a rapper, bro. Like, I'm putting this shit in, like, portfolio. Like, it's all in. I do other shit. You know, I invest. You know, about to get some artists real soon. Once my cousins stop bullshit. FAMU. Family and Money United. Now y'all be on the lookout for that.
So,
Hoop dreams and rhyme books. Yeah, you got to edit that.
Nigga hiding in the bitch.
Yes, sir. But listen.
shit, what you smoking up?
Hey, man, some Larry the Cable Guy. I don't know what it's called because you gave me. But nah, listen. All right, hoop dreams, real shit. Like I said before, it's my life though. Real shit. It's I had hoop dreams, and now I'm in the rhyme books. But I needed, cause I still love hoop. Like I really love hoop, bro. Like man, listen. I'm looking dead in the camera. You niggas don't watch hoop. You niggas watch highlights. Like you niggas watch highlights, nigga. Like nigga, I really do this shit. I really be in this shit. NBA TV, NBA League Pass. I watch 3-4 games a night. Watch the condensed games that I didn't watch the next morning. Like I really in this. So, but niggas still, cause I don't hoop no more. Niggas might not really. So I had to get my nigga Fred. It's my young bull. Like shout out Fred. Like, bro, I used to work at the Boys and Girls Club. Nigga Freddie was the best little basketball, like little prodigy coming through there. And PJ Williams was just the best athlete, like all around athlete through there. And to see them where they at now is crazy. But I still got access to Fred. He at the crib, you know what I'm saying? He coaching now, so I reached out to him. I'm like, bro, I need somebody that's gonna still be able to hold the hoop down while I hold down the hip hop, cause that's where I'm at now. I'm in more into the culture. So we put it together, and it's a dope show. But we got more shows, bro. I'm finna be podcast Pablo, baby. Like y'all finna see. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? We finna monetize conversations over here. This $1 million high level conversation. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get paid from it. I didn't even get paid from it, because that's a vain way to think. It ain't even about money. We gonna educate, and through education, we gonna be able to monopolize what we do.
So you telling me right now, if ESPN call you right now, say, hey, we need you to replace Chuck.
I replace Stephen A.
You take the check? Would you still do the podcast, or would you?
Nah, hell no, I ain't corporate. Ain't nothing about me corporate. But I don't know who said it, but I live by it. But I'm too out the box for a cubicle. But I can't be what I can't. Cause when you look at it, bro, some of them cats can't feel the way they feel, like the way they. Stephen A. can't really think LeBron is not like. Come on, I mean not Stephen A. but Skip. Like so, some of them that I see it's like wrestling, bro. They become heels, and like today, for instance, I watched for 20 minutes them talk about Aaron Rodgers having COVID, and I'm just saying like. It's fucking HIPAA violation. Like, why is we talking about this man medical shit? Like, and why is it such a big story? Like, it's just weird shit. I can't watch TV, bro. So no, I wouldn't take the corporate back. I'll just keep doing these podcasts. Shout out the crew. Shout out Media Markets 360. Shout out Music Speech TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the crew, nigga. We finna build, nigga. We gotta fuck that. Nah, I ain't. I can debate with niggas all day though, cause like niggas don't watch basketball. Niggas don't watch basketball. They watch highlights and just be saying what other people say or say what these ESPN people say. Nah, man. Like I really watch these games. I see it. I can debate with the best of them. Who drinks Ron Bush? I got to tune in. Like we really talking that talk, but we also talking culture too. That's when we get into the funny bag, cause. You know what I'm saying? Like, funny shit happen every day.
Where can they catch it at?
Excuse me. Gas. Facebook. Excuse me. Edit that out. Gas. All right, y'all can catch Hoop Dreams and Rhyme Books. We on Facebook. We're on the Music Speaks TV YouTube page. We finna get the audio out there. That's my bad. People asking me about the audio. Man, my dad about all this little other shit. I need the audio so I can listen to it on Spotify, so that's coming. Season 2, we just wrapped up season 1. We're finna put season 2 together. More spots, you know what I'm saying? More visuals, more content, you know what I'm saying? So I say once we get season 2 going, we're gonna have the audio going with that and just finna grow. We finna grow, bro. Like, it's all about growth, man. If you ain't trying to grow, if you ain't getting better, you're getting worse. That's really all it boils down to.
True. Speaking of growth, you know what I'm saying, Gas, the Larry the Cable, the guy, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man. Listen, y'all forgive me, I'm on it.
I was gonna say, if you could, at any point in history, it don't matter dead or alive, if you could smoke one with one person, who would that person
One
be?
person? All right. Damn, that's hard. I can't even give you one. Because I want to smoke one with the dude.
Give me two.
They'll say his name Jesus, but there wasn't no J back then. So whatever his name, Yeshua, whatever his name was. I want to smoke one with him. Bruce Lee.
Why Bruce Lee?
Man, Bruce Lee, my dog. Like, that's my nigga, bro. Like, I got other people, like Bob was one of my, my highlights, you know what I'm saying? Certain people, but Bruce was, he gave out so much game if you really listen to him. You really listen to him, bro. Like, he wasn't never like, I don't know, bro. You gotta really go. Bruce Lee was a cold motherfucker, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't never want no problem. Niggas can't bring problem to him. You can't bring problem to Bruce Lee. He gonna solve it.
What was your that first, like, you know what I'm saying? What was you watching that made you like the Bruce Lee fan? Like, you know what I'm saying? What caught your attention? Was it a quote?
Enter the Dragon was the first one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that movie was before my time. I was still legit, like, and it was some old shit. I went back and like I say, man, my uncle, man, God rest his soul, he used to be into the old karate flicks where niggas be jumping to the tree and shit. Them old shit, man, nigga don't know about this shit, man. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Come on, don't tell me I don't want to watch these motherfuckers. The big old karate movies where niggas be in. My sister, like, you know what I'm saying? Old ones, bro. My uncle used to watch these shit. And I'm looking at this shit, I'm just like, this shit funny as fuck. But these Chinese motherfuckers talking some real shit, man. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? So I used to love them old karate flicks, bro. And that's Bruce Lee, bro. I went to watching, and I really reading his books and his philosophy, and like Bruce Lee was like damn near self-taught, bro. He self-taught his own karate style. Like, all right, man. I mean, he practiced up on the people and he had masters, but what he did was unprecedented. But it was people that was better than him. I ain't gonna say he was the best karate man all the time. I'm not gonna give him that, but just his philosophy and the way he taught and what he stood for as a man, he was a real one. So R.I.P. that boy Bruce.
Okay. You gotta so we're gonna go through the rundown. All right. I see you on papers. You got a favorite paper?
Hey man, I'm on these vibes right now, man. Shout out that boy Bernie, man. Bernie, hey man, I need the deal, man. But get your health together, brother. Get your health, Aki. Get your health together.
And what's your favorite strain?
Straight, I don't know, bro. I ain't even get into all that shit. Cause niggas will tell you, hey boy, I'm smoking on Gelato 2022 and all this other shit. I ain't into them names, bro. I just go with the smell. I know gas when I smell it, gas when I inhale it, gas when, I know gas. So I don't got no favorite strain. Matter of fact, my favorite strain is the strain I'm making, M.A.D.E OG. You know what I'm saying? Like M.A.D.E OG. I'm an OG guy. I love OGs, but I love perp. So I'm giving out my M.A.D.E OG is coming soon.
Bad. So, speaking on coming soon, what all do we got coming? Like, what's next for M.A.D.E?
More life, man. More life, man. Like, just had a little health scare, but that's what it was. It was a scare. It was a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? I had a crazy prognosis, but God's, you know what I'm saying? But God, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just blessed, bro. You know, just trying to build with the team and, turn this dollar in the dream to $1 million in the dream. real shit.
So I was gonna say, can you like elaborate more? Like what happened? Like what was this scare like? Or if you can, if you mind.
I mean, I had a stroke in my sleep, bro. Like I fucking one day I got up and I just was confused, bro. You know what I'm saying? I drove all the way down to like Brandon, like by Tampa. I was down there kicking it. Then I ended up going down to Venice. And I'm just like, the whole day I'm just like off, bro. So I came back home, went to the doctor, the hospital. They told me it was like vertigo. I'm like, all right, cool. I go home the next night. I get up the next day. I'm thinking, all right, boom, I just sleep this shit off, just chill for a couple of days. I get up the very next day, my whole right side, just numb as fuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? Went to Shands. I was in Shands for a week, you know. But, you know, they told me like 90 days before I could, you know, like, man, that's what y'all say. I say, I know what I am. So we getting ourselves together. I gotta, you know, I'm just thankful, bro. Just thankful.
That's real.
But yeah, we getting ourselves together. Like, I'm getting my feeling back. You know what I'm saying? That's what, like, I'm finna get in the gym. And I really want to get cause I just started back hooping. Cause I, you know, even though I don't play, I used to, I love it. Like, cause it's just a release when you ain't thinking about nothing. And matter of fact, I hoop the night before the shit happened. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to get my feeling back on my right side, moving how I was used to moving, and but I'm not far off. I'm not far off at all.
True. Well, it's definitely a blessing, you know what I'm saying, to still be able to do what you do, you know what I'm saying, and just the recovery rate that you can.
Right mind, bro. Like, bro, I got a homie right now, man. I need prayers for homie. My homie Q, man, Quinn Jackson, bro. That's my guy, man. Like, you know, I don't even know how to talk about that situation. Like, so I just pray he come through that. You know what I'm saying? So I would say more prayers for him than even me, because I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I want my like that. To be honest with you, I was supposed to drop my album the week after I had the stroke. So I was in the hospital for a week, so it was supposed to come out the day I got the hospital. But I pushed it back. And then what happened with him, happened, because I was gonna push it back a week, happened the next week. So it was like I wasn't even in the mode of like promoting, like, you know what I'm saying? Because all my attention was focused on him. But I done had this shit for a minute, so I just said I'm gonna drop it. You know what I'm saying? But all prayers up to my nigga, man.
Definitely. And I was gonna say we ain't even talk about the merch.
Oh yeah, man, we got it coming, man. Like I've been sleeping on myself, man. As we all do, we all sleep on ourselves. It ain't just about me. I ain't gonna never even talk like I'm better than nobody. Like really, we all sleep on the power that we have as people to really gravitize and make your reach bigger than what it is. And we gotta promote it. We gotta give people something to buy, man. And like, just for me posting little stuff in my store, I got people saying, I want 2, I want 1, I want 3. I'm like, damn, that's orders. I'm sleeping, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely got the Chose Society merch, you know what I'm saying? Chose, that's the acronym. It just basically literally means chasing heaven over zealous enemies. Whatever your idea of heaven is, my idea of heaven is winning, you know what I'm saying? In all facets of life. So that's why I look at chasing heaven. You know what I'm saying? I'm chasing the win. And I got that merch. I got I Am Chosen, you know, right here. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he in the Illuminati, no. Stupid motherfucker.
Well, I was gonna say, like,
Yeah,
speaking of
the Rivals merch coming too.
I was gonna say, speaking on the name, you know what I'm saying, with that quote, how would you say, like, explaining, like, say to the youth, because there's a lot of stuff going on, like people getting shot left and right, like, you know what I'm saying, like just the world in general and stuff like that, how would you explain that to somebody like a younger you or a younger person, individual, that the importance of that?
The importance of what now?
Of the quote from Chose, chasing heaven over zealous enemies.
I don't know, it's a way of life to me, bro. Like, it's like I learned, bro, if you chase your hater, right, if you spend your whole time devoted to your enemy, you become your enemy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if we, like, I'm a thinking man, bro. I taught myself how to play chess when I was like 10. And the moment I learned that game, that shit opened my mind up to understanding life, like, on a different level. Like, what you want to be on the chessboard of life. I want to be the king on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be in position. So, I don't know. That's how I look at it.
True. Well, before we get up out of here, you know what I'm saying? I had asked you the importance of this to the youth, like chasing heaven. Like, but
man,
you said
talking about the youth, and I'm not bullshit. Real shit though. It's a real enemy. Keeping it real though. To me, it's like I said. If you chase your haters, you become your hater, man. If you chase I gotta say, don't let a fuck nigga turn you into a fuck nigga. No, I ain't gonna take the high road, but I ain't gonna focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you hang yourself, you put yourself in the air, I'ma hang you. But I ain't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling, I'm playing, you know, we always on point. But I feel like chasing heaven over zealous enemies, if you chasing the win, you chasing success, when you got blinders on, you're not worried about what the next man doing. You trying to build your kingdom. You trying to build your situation. You know what I'm saying? And if we all got a strong situation, we got a kingdom. We got a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Like really, like, bro, you've heard it a million times, but the most simplest thing I can tell anybody, bro, you want to change the world, change yourself. Because then somebody that look up to you gonna want to be like you. And then somebody that look up to them will want to be like them. And change the world, bro. Real shit.
True. Well, we're going to go on here and wrap this thing up, man. Is any shout-outs or anything you want to give to people before you get out here? Tell them where they can find you at, YouTube, Instagram, all that, you know.
I got to get my YouTube up, man. I be bullshit, man. My nigga Sly, man. He be kicking me in the ass. I be bullshit. I got to get my YouTube up, man. M.A.D.E, I think it's M.A.D.E OG on YouTube. If I'm lying, it's gonna be down there somewhere. M.A.D.E on Facebook. Well, M.A.D.E King on Facebook because they took my Facebook. But I'm finna quit Facebook. Fuck Facebook. Fuck you. Fuck Facebook. Real shit. Fuck Facebook. Fuck these apps, man. Like, real shit. Like, before I go, I'm gonna go on my little stream of consciousness.
Why fuck Facebook? Why?
Because, bro, they just deleted my fucking page out of nowhere, bro. And just sent me all my shit, put the shit in the file. Like, bro, it was like a bitch broke up with you and left all your shit outside neat. Like, in the neatest fucking way at your mama house, like, and she just done. And the thing about it, I can't even get my like page back. Fuck Facebook. But real shit, we get these apps power, man. Fuck these apps. I'm on an app called Fanbase right now. I think, well, ain't no think in it. I know it's owned by somebody from the culture. So I'm trying to see what that's gonna do. Shout out Fanbase. Look at me on Fanbase. Fuck Facebook. I still got Instagram, bro.
So what's your Instagram?
M.A.D.E OG. Oh, M.A.D.E 352. M.A.D.E got the dots in it. That's gonna confuse a lot of people, but it is what it is. I gotta do it because it's other motherfucker. So M.A.D.E 352 is what the Instagram is. If you look up M.A.D.E 352, you'll find it on Instagram. Twitter too. M.A.D.E OG on Twitter. Twitter funny as fuck.
What's the funniest thing you just seen on Twitter?
Man, you see everything on Twitter. Like Twitter, a whole different world. Like Facebook is like fucking Miller Lite. Like, it ain't even half of what Twitter is. Twitter, you obviously some wild shit. Like, you obviously, I don't even want to speak it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta, hey, what's the wildest thing you see? Hey, I'm just.
Nah, this is some wild. Like, bro, on Twitter, bro, I done seen some Taliban shit. Like, I don't want to speak it. You know what I'm saying? It's power 11. It's like death in the tongue, but I done seen some Taliban shit. I'm gonna leave it at that. Like, I done seen some cartel shit. Leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? And that's I'm gonna leave it at that.
All right, man. Yeah, man.
Some shit you would never see on there. And if it is, that bitch be gone in fucking 20 minutes. I'm talking about, but them motherfuckers ruthless, but they'll, hey, all right, man, it's your app, so, hey, man, you control it, Zuckerberg, but I'm going with Idris. Nigga, that Idris saying, dude, make your app, bro. I'm with you. You smartest motherfucker, man. Like, how you live in a country where you supposed to have freedom of speech, but you can say something and get, like when I seen Trump, like, I mean, I don't know Trump. I don't support Trump. I don't even whatever in that system. But when I seen them delete him off Twitter, I was like, and everybody was like happy. I'm like, bro, I don't see what's going on. Delete him off. Delete your motherfucking ass off. Like, and that's a lot of power. I mean, no, it ain't, cause it's an app. I ain't even gonna give it power. But if you make your money through that app, it could be a detriment to you, but I mean, I feel like what God got for you, He got for you. Whether you know, whatever. So fuck Facebook. I said all that to say, fuck. But it's gonna come out on Facebook, so I didn't type it, so they're not gonna be able to fucking report it.
All right, man. Hey, we getting out of here, man. King M.A.D.E.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's been real. You know what I'm saying? Channel 360. We out.
Out here, man.